Hello, I'm Umbra.
And I'm Melodious.
Today we're going to be reading Seen But No Reply.
This is roughly 4 paragraphs. I expect great things.
I expect that it will be a story about something being seen but not being replied to. Possibly on the internet.
I'm gonna go text message.
It's been 8 minutes since I sent my message. Seen but no reply. Something must have happened. Maybe he's hurt. It's not unlikely that he tripped and hit his head. His apartment is a mess after all. Maybe he's simply ignoring me. No, of course not. He's not like that.
Unless I get a nice little timeline of when you sent that message and when the little scene thing popped up, I'm just gonna assume you're very clingy and very crazy.
It's been 8 minutes. Something's wrong.
Oh my god. I texted him 30 seconds ago. He hasn't replied yet.
I have friends on the internet that I have not heard from in months. I'm not concerned because they've been missing for longer.
You are a fantastic friend on the internet.
I grab the keys to my car, which I conveniently place next to my computer, and head out the door. I slice through the night air in my 96 Corolla. It just sounds so pretentious.
Why is that the thing that got detail attracted to it?
I don't know. It's so weird. You don't know make, model of computer, you don't know what the messaging service is, but the 96 Corolla.
Nah, don't know how long it's been since the ratio of, sent message to message seen, but god damn it, that is my 96 Corolla.
I slice through the night air with it. This is my car. The 96 Corollas. I don't know cars. I can't say anything about it. I slice through the night air in my 96 Corolla and wait impatiently at the traffic lights as I rush through the suburbia. Maybe he's simply not home. Out with his friends? Saw the message but ignored it? No. Maybe he wants me to want him. Oh, I want him. I flick my blinker and make the corner into his street.
This is not someone's head that I want to spend an extended amount of time in.
What? It's clearly a very well-balanced individual. With no problems going on at all. Oh, how I want him.
You ever feel like you're reading a bad fan fiction?
All the fucking time.
Crazy.
If you write bad fan fiction and want me to read it, post a link.
We'll read it.
I'll read anything. Anything. Literally. I pull into his driveway and jump out of my car, slamming the door after me in haste. I hurry into the building, a greasy old flat. One would think that it hasn't been long since abandoned by the looks of it, but I know better. I go inside and run up the stairs. What if something really happened to him? No, I must not think like that. But what if? I need to hurry. I'm panting by the time I reach the 4th floor, but now is not the time to rest. I hastily make my way into the unlocked door of his apartment and go inside. A laptop sits alone on a desk. I place my keys next to the laptop and sit down. Seen, but no reply. Maybe he's hurt. I grab the keys to my car that lay next to my laptop and head out the door.
Okay. So, either they're stuck in a time warp, or they are, like, literally schizophrenic or something.
I'm gonna go with they're schizophrenic.
Yeah.
Because otherwise the time warp resets when they take a seat at the other computer. Which is weird.
Time warps are always weird.
I mean, like, at least running through a door and then warping makes some sense. Not really, but, you know. Time warps.
Time warps never make sense.
So, does that mean that they're 8 minutes away from the other apartment complex?
Totally.
That's really close, and they shouldn't even bother with their car.
I mean, it never really says 8 minutes. That was just something we made up.
No, 8 minutes since I sent my message.
Oh, does it actually say that?
Yeah, 8 minutes ago they sent the message, and it was seen with no reply. So it's even closer than 8 minutes away. Because they have to be the one to see it.
You know what this means, don't you? This means that this thing was so boring that its first sentence caused me to just stop paying attention.
Yeah, it doesn't really build up to much. It builds up to, I'm just running back and forth between houses trying to, save my boyfriend.
That's especially kind of weird, because, like, the use of flat kind of implies that it's somewhere in England, right?
Yes.
And aren't they one of those places that don't use cars as much?
More or less, yeah.
Like, not as much as the US, anyway?
Oh, no, most definitely not as much as the US.
But, yeah. Then again, they're clearly,
Schizophrenic.
yeah, so I doubt that logic would really occur to them.
With their 96 Corolla.
That, that slices through the night air.
The most amount of detail in the story is the 96 Corolla. Which is unimportant to the story.
No, maybe that also implies that they're speeding, though.
Yeah.
I think at this point we're just fishing for this thing.
Yeah, it's short and doesn't go anywhere, and it doesn't really have much in the way of detail to it. It's really, what's the word I'm looking for?
Anticlimactic?
No.
Though it was pretty anticlimactic.
Yeah, it's pretty anticlimactic. It doesn't really go anywhere. It's pretty much, this happened and this happened and this happened, rather than getting into the situation itself. So the
kind of like it's being told by a schizophrenic.
Yeah. We're not really getting a close in-depth look at the situation so much as we're a step back, just kind of bird's eye view, just kind of watching them run back and forth like the little ants they are. You think at some point someone in either of these apartment complexes will stop and go, wait, what are you doing?
It is like 4 a.m. I am trying to sleep.
How are they getting money for gas?
How are they getting money to rent that other apartment that, based on that other description, I'm guessing probably is actually abandoned or something? How are they getting electricity in there?
I don't know. So they're paying 2 electricity bills, probably 2 water bills. They're paying for 2 apartments, paying for their car that they're driving back and forth and wasting all that gas in. And they're clearly in the mindset that this person is in danger, so they're not going to be going to work at any time.
Well, I mean, shit, when you put it like that, it's almost like this 4-paragraph story kind of falls apart at the seams when you try to add details to it. Maybe that's why they didn't add details to it. Except for the 96 Corolla slicing through the night air.
That is the most image at all in this entire thing. That is the one image you have.
There's a greasy flat.
Oh, yeah.
A greasy old flat.
There are 2 images. Possibly 3. Maybe 4. But I'm fishing for things.
Yeah.
That's literally all we got, so thank you all for joining us.
Yep, thanks for watching.